The last method of investing that we'll look at in this section is investing in a 401k. 401k is a common retirement account that's offered by employers. A perk to a 401k is that employers will often match your contributions up to some percentage of your salary. Obviously, the higher percentage, the more money they're willing to invest, but it is a match. You have to put that money in, and they'll put an equivalent amount in up to some given percent. So in example 9, an employer matches 401k contributions up to 5% of annual salary. For an employee who makes $58,000, what's the maximum amount that that company will match? So we take the 58,000 times that 0.05 or 5% to get $2,900. That means that this company will match a contribution up to $2,900. You could contribute more or less. If you go over that, the company won't pay any more. If you go under that, the company will match a lower amount. In example 10, an employer matches 401k contributions up to 4.5% of salary. An employee who makes $89,500 a year wants to deposit $5,594 of their own earnings, which comes out to about $466.17 per month. So how much, including their employer's matching funds, will be deposited into their account each year? So our employee makes $89,500. Their employer will match 0.045% or 0.045, 4.5%. So they'll match $4,027.50. That's less than the amount that this person plans to contribute, meaning they'll receive a full match, the maximum amount that their employer will match. So the amount that will get invested into their 401k or paid into their 401k each year will be the $5,594 that they plan to invest, plus the $4,027.50 that their employer will match. So a total payment each year of $9,621.50. In example 11, we want to repeat the problem that we did in example 10, but now we have some new values. Our new employee makes $53,000 a year with matching up to 6.5%, meaning their employer will match $3,445 a year. Our employee plans to deposit $2,518 a year. So the maximum match is greater than how much this person plans to invest or pay in themselves each year. So they're only going to receive a partial match, or less than that maximum amount that their employer would match. That means in this case, the amount paid into the person's account would be the $2,518 that the employee would pay in, plus the $2,518 that the employer would match, for a total of $5,036 paid into the account each year. For a comparison, this person is falling short of the maximum possible match from their employer. Let's say they were to bump that up and they were to put in the full $3,445 that their employer would match. Then that amount would be matched, giving them a total of $6,890 put into their account each year. So by falling short of that full match, the maximum amount that their employer will match, they're quote unquote losing $1,854 per year being invested into their 401k. But in reality, they may not be able to afford that full deposit into their account for a number of varying reasons, but obviously falling short of that full match means less money being invested into your 401k retirement account.